Welcome to Engineering Out Loud, the 8th episode in our series from MECHESOL's MESP Engineering Development Program, all about patent documentation. If you want to apply for the full program, you can visit mechesolco.com/CPD. Today, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the world of patents, what they are, why they matter, and how they can really be a game changer for engineers like you.
Patents are so cool. They're more than just legal documents. They can really be like a secret weapon in an engineer's arsenal.
I like that. A secret weapon.
Yeah.
So let's start with the basics. Our source material highlights 4 major benefits of patents.
Okay.
It mentions intellectual property protection, market exclusivity, incentivizing innovation, and even straight-up financial gain. What really jumps out at you when you look at that list?
Well, I think all of those benefits are really important, but for me, the power of market exclusivity is especially fascinating. So think about, the race to develop groundbreaking technologies. Patents can give you a huge advantage. You can control the market, reap the rewards of your innovation.
It's like having a head start in a marathon. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Our source material dives into different types of patents.
Right.
National and international. Can you break those down?
Absolutely. So imagine you've invented a revolutionary new gadget. A national patent is like setting up shop in one country.
Okay.
It protects your invention within that country's borders. But if you're thinking globally, an international patent filed through something called the PCT is your passport to protection in multiple countries simultaneously.
So national for a local market.
Exactly.
International for a global one. Got it.
Yeah.
But there's another layer to this patent puzzle.
Okay.
The source material also throws in provisional and non-provisional patents. Can you shed some light on those for us?
You bet. So imagine you have a groundbreaking idea, but it needs a little more time in the oven.
Okay.
A provisional patent is like calling dibs. It gives you a year to refine your invention while securing your early filing date. It's a strategic move for those aha moments when you need a little breathing room.
That sounds like a smart move.
Yeah.
Especially for fast-moving fields, where every second counts.
Yeah.
So provisional patent is a temporary placeholder. And within that year, you'd file a non-provisional patent.
Yeah.
Which is the real deal.
Exactly. The non-provisional patent application is what goes through the rigorous examination process to secure long-term protection for your invention.
If you are serious about protecting your innovation, register for MECHESOL's MESP Engineering Development Program at mechesolco.com/CPD to learn more about securing your intellectual property. But before we move on to the nitty-gritty of patent filing, let's address a burning question here.
Okay.
What exactly can engineers patent? Is it anything goes?
That's a great question, and not quite. The source material lays out 3 key criteria.
Okay.
Technical innovation, functional utility, and non-obviousness. So your invention needs to bring something new to the table, solve a real-world problem, and be a genuine leap forward, not just something anyone could have thought of.
Okay, so it has to be fresh, functional, and frankly pretty brilliant. Can you give us an example of an engineering invention that really ticks all those boxes?
Sure. How about the first microprocessor? It revolutionized computing, solved complex problems in a way never seen before, and was definitely not an obvious solution at the time.
That's a great example.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say we've got this killer invention that meets all the criteria. What's the actual process for getting it patented? Our source material outlines a 9-step process.
Okay.
Are you ready to walk us through it?
Absolutely. So first up, you need to document your invention in detail, like writing its autobiography.
Okay.
This is called the invention disclosure and should include everything, from technical specifications to potential applications.
So it's like giving your invention its own resume.
Exactly. A detailed invention disclosure is crucial for a strong patent application. It needs to be clear, concise, and comprehensive, leaving no room for ambiguity.
Got it. So we've crafted our invention's resume. What's next?
All right, so before you even think about filing a patent application, you need to make sure no one else has already staked their claim on the same idea. Oh.
It's time to put on your detective hat and conduct a thorough patent search.
That sounds like a trip down the patent rabbit hole.
It can be, but don't worry. There are resources.
Are there resources to help us with that?
Definitely. Patent databases and search tools are your best friends here. They can be a bit overwhelming at first, but they're essential for making sure that your invention is truly unique and patentable.
Okay, so we've done our homework, confirmed that our invention is one of a kind. What's the next step in this patent quest?
Now it's time to craft a compelling narrative for your invention. a story that highlights its brilliance.
Okay.
This is where you flesh out the technical details in a document called the specification.
It's like writing a novel, but for your invention.
Exactly. The specification should describe your invention in such detail that someone skilled in the art could understand and reproduce it. It needs to be clear, concise, and technically accurate.
This is where having top-notch technical writing skills really comes in handy.
Yes.
I'm sensing a pattern here. There's a lot of writing involved.
Yeah.
There is in this process. But remember, you're building a case for your invention's uniqueness and value. And clear, compelling writing is essential for conveying that to the patent examiners.
That makes sense. So we've got the story down, but what about the legal boundaries? How do we define what our patent actually covers?
That's where claims come in.
Oh, yeah.
They are the legal fences that protect your intellectual property. Claims define the scope of your patent, drawing a line in the sand and saying, this is mine. They outline what others are prohibited from making, using, or selling.
Claims are like the legal blueprint for your invention's protection.
Precisely. They need to be precise, comprehensive, and legally sound. Crafting strong claims is crucial for ensuring that your patent will hold up in court.
This is starting to sound pretty complex.
Yeah, it can be a lot.
Maybe we should bring in a patent lawyer.
Well, having a patent lawyer on your side can definitely be a huge advantage, especially if you're new to this process. They can help you navigate the legal complexities and ensure your patent application is airtight.
Okay, so we've got our claims staked out, and maybe we've even consulted with a patent lawyer. What's next on our patent checklist?
So before filing, you'll also need to write an abstract and summary, like an elevator pitch for your invention,
Okay.
capturing its essence and key benefits in a concise and compelling way.
It's all about grabbing attention and making a lasting impression.
Exactly. The abstract and summary are often the first things patent examiners read, so they need to be clear, concise, and attention-grabbing.
Got it. But what about visuals? I'm a visual learner. Do those play a role in the patent process?
Absolutely. Drawings and diagrams are essential for supporting your invention's description and making it easier for patent examiners to understand its structure and functionality. Think of it as the show-don't-tell principle applied to patents.
That makes perfect sense. Visuals can be so much more powerful than words alone.
Exactly. A picture is worth 1,000 words, especially when it comes to explaining complex technical concepts.
Make sure to visit MECHESOL.com, CPD, and apply for the MESP Engineering Development Program.
So let's say we have all of our ducks in a row.
Okay.
The description, the claims, the abstract, the visuals, maybe even some expert legal advice. What happens next? Do we just hit submit and cross our fingers?
That would be nice.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling it's not that simple.
You're right. It's not quite that easy.
Okay.
The actual filing of the patent application is a formal process with specific requirements.
Okay.
You need to submit everything to the patent office in a specific format. And there's a bit of paperwork involved.
So we hit submit. And then what? Do we just sit back and wait for the good news?
Not quite. Once your application is filed, the real test begins.
Okay.
It enters the examination and prosecution phase, where patent examiners scrutinize your invention. With a fine-tooth comb, these examiners are experts in their fields, and they'll thoroughly assess your invention's novelty, non-obviousness, and utility.
So it's like a final exam
Exactly.
for your invention. And you might need to respond
You might.
to their questions,
Yeah.
clarify certain aspects of your invention, and possibly even amend your claims based on their feedback.
Right.
That sounds like a back-and-forth process, kind of like a negotiation.
It can be. And this is another area where having a patent lawyer on your side can be invaluable. They can help you communicate effectively with the patent examiners and make sure your application is as strong as possible.
It's amazing how much work goes into securing a patent, but I guess that's what makes it so valuable.
Absolutely. A patent is a powerful tool for protecting your intellectual property. And going through this rigorous process ensures that your invention is truly deserving of that protection.
Okay, let's fast forward to the good part. We've navigated the examination process, responded to all the questions, made any necessary adjustments. What happens then?
If everything checks out and your invention meets all the criteria, congratulations, your patent is issued. And you are officially granted exclusive rights to your invention.
That's the moment we've been working toward, the invention equivalent of the graduation ceremony.
Right.
But it's at the end of the story?
Not quite. Once your patent is issued, you enter the maintenance phase.
Okay.
This is where you manage your patent throughout its lifespan, paying renewal fees to keep it active, and taking steps to enforce your patent rights if anyone infringes upon them.
So even after you get the patent, there's still work to be done.
Yes.
It's like tending a garden. You have to nurture and protect it.
That's a great analogy. A patent is a valuable asset. And just like any other asset, it requires ongoing care and attention.
This has been an incredible journey through the world of patents. It's been fascinating to learn about all the intricacies involved.
It is a complex process, but it's essential for protecting innovation and rewarding those who push the boundaries of engineering.
Now, for those of you who are ready to dive even deeper into the world of patents and unlock your full engineering potential, don't forget to visit mechesolco.com/CPD and register for the MESP Engineering Development Program. It's amazing how patents can protect your hard work and even open doors to new opportunities.
Right.
But I think what's really striking me is that this whole process isn't just about legalities. It's about fostering a culture of innovation.
Absolutely. Patents are a testament to human ingenuity. They encourage us to push boundaries, think outside the box, and come up with solutions that benefit society as a whole.
So what advice would you give to our listeners, especially those who might be sitting on a brilliant idea, but are feeling a little overwhelmed?
Are the patent process?
My advice would be to embrace the challenge. Don't let fear or complexity hold you back from pursuing your innovative ideas. Remember, you don't have to be a seasoned inventor to navigate the patent landscape.
That's encouraging. So where should an aspiring inventor start? What's that crucial first step?
The invention disclosure is the foundation of your patent journey. Start by documenting your idea in detail, capturing all its nuances and potential applications. Think of it as planting a seed that could blossom into a groundbreaking innovation.
That's a great way to think about it. It all starts with that initial spark of inspiration. But what about those who are feeling a little lost or intimidated by the process? Are there resources available to help them along the way?
Absolutely. There are countless resources, mentors, and even comprehensive programs designed to guide inventors through every step of the patent process. Don't hesitate to seek out expert advice and support.
That's good to know. It sounds like there's a whole community of innovators out there ready to help each other succeed.
Exactly. And remember, the journey of innovation is rarely a solo mission. Collaboration and knowledge sharing are key to unlocking your full potential as an engineer and as an inventor.
Well said. So to wrap things up, we've learned that patents are essential for protecting your engineering innovations, give you a competitive edge, and even opening doors to new business ventures. They can be national or international, provisional or non-provisional. And while the process may seem complex, there are resources available to help you every step of the way.
And most importantly, patents are a celebration of creativity and ingenuity. They represent those aha moments that push the boundaries of what's possible in engineering.
So if you have a game-changing idea, that's just waiting to be unleashed. Don't let it gather dust on the shelf. Embrace the challenge, seek out support, and dive into the exciting world of patents. Who knows? You might just be the next engineer to revolutionize the world with your invention and to kickstart your patent journey. Be sure to visit mechesolco.com/PD.